In this final lab, you'll clone a public repository of deployment manager templates. The public repo is a library of templates that are provided for a variety of purposes. They provide a flexible base of templates that you can build on to create your own deployment solutions. There are several tutorials available in the online documentation that use the templates in the repo. This lab is based on one of the advanced tutorials. It employs many of the best practices and design principles you've learned in this class. It creates a scalable, resilient, full production service around a simple logbook application. The lab goes beyond the tutorial by adding monitoring and testing. You'll use Stackdriver to configure monitoring, alert notifications, and to set up graphical dashboards. You'll use Apache Bench to generate load traffic to test the system and trigger autoscaling. You'll also simulate a service outage to test notifications and resiliency features. During the previous labs in this course, you learned a lot about the basic use of Deployment Manager. In this final lab, you'll clone a public repo of example Deployment Manager templates that you can use as reference for developing advanced deployments. The previous labs all used YAML templates and Jinja 2 templates. This final lab uses Python templates. You'll deploy a full production application that implements many of the principles that were discussed and applied during the class.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. This is our final lab. We're going to be using Deployment Manager, and now this will conclude with a complete full production. So imagine this is now your template to deploy a new production platform, including disaster recovery as well. All right, so it's going to look something kind of like this, where you're going to have a complete front end and static back end with dynamic auto scaling instance groups and back end Cloud SQL. So this is a pretty good informational. In fact, one of the hardest things about creating deployment templates is to understand all the syntax. So you'll get actually a lot out of this lab that you can download and perhaps modify for your own production environment as well, because many of these types of services are actually included in most every solution that you're going to find on top of GCP. So that concludes our final module. Again, this is Jason Baker with the Google Cloud Platform. I want to thank you so much if you've made it this far. Feel free to reach out to any of our representatives at Google Cloud, or even find me on LinkedIn as well. Thank you so much.